If you or someone you know is out there looking for a layer invite, you might want to stop that, or at least take a look at this Reddit post first, where Blizzard may actually be banning people who are hopping and skipping and jumping over layers just to get a different instant zone. Anyways, that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about the top 10 deadliest mobs in the World of Warcraft, at least World of Warcraft hardcore, because that's where it really matters. Now, if we look at this list, we can see way out in front is Falling. We're not looking at falling, drowning, or perishing in, say, Iron Forge's beautiful lava pit that sits right in the middle of everything for some reason, but we're looking at actual mobs. So it's going to start with the Voidwalker minion. This is something you're going to face if you are horde leveling, primarily horde leveling as an orc or a troll, but if you are a tauren, you may come across these if you go over near Orgrimmar. These are actually the minions to the orcs that are in the cave, and we're going to talk about those in just a second. But coming in second, my personal favorite, the thing that killed my level 10 rogue, my first ever character, is the Defias Trapper. Now these guys, as a trapper, will throw a net on you. This is primarily Alliance humans or Alliance gnomes and dwarves that go over to Elwynn Forest to level after they hit, say, level 10 or 11. They go into Westfall, they have no idea. You can see the mobs are all throughout Westfall, and they'll put a net on you. Not great at all. Next we have the Cobalt Miners right here. Now these guys are in a cave, a wonderful, wonderful cave. They're actually in the second cave that you're going to face as a human alliance leveling. So right after you leave the area here, you're going to go down to Goldshire, and they're going to give you a nice little quest that's going to send you deep into this cave, which is a mine, and it's filled with these Cobalt Miners. Now, in particular, they don't do anything that's all that bad, but they do hyperspawn, and there is a ton of them. Right at the entrance, you'll have 4 of them, and going in there as a newbie, it's not a good time. So coming in next, we have another Defias, and this actually makes Westfall, of any single zone, the deadliest zone in the World of Warcraft. So Horde, you got it easy, except for the elevator and bridge bosses that you have all over Thousand Needles. You have it a lot easier, because when it comes to top 10 deadliest mobs, the Alliance got you beat. So we have the Defas Pillagers, and I think I know why these are so deadly. They don't particularly have any move or spell that's really hurtful, but what they do is they spawn in stacks, and these are the guys that actually killed me. So what happened is, in Westfall, when you first go in, you're going to have to collect some barley, and there's a little house. It's surrounded by these watcher machines, but there's a little house that has a Defias Pillager that stands out front. And what you think is one Defias Pillager can actually be 2 or 3, because they perfectly stack on top of each other, and it is no fun. They kill you fast, especially when you don't know what you're doing. You're leveling your first alliance, and you try to take them on at level 11. It's not a good time. As you can see, on average, the level they kill is 14 to 15, so not great. Next we have the Son of Aral. Now they spawn around, but they are in a cave quite a bit. You can see that the average level that they kill, and this is why it's interesting, is between 13 and 16 for every other class, but when it comes to paladins, for some reason, their average kill is a level 36, almost three times higher, like 2.8 times higher than the average level of every other class. For some reason, paladins just cannot kill the Son of Aral, and I don't know why. But guess where we're going next? Yes, that's right, back to Westfall. And I think it's tricky, because even if you go into Westfall as a level 15, and you can see the average killed is between level 12 and 14, it's kind of deceiving, because everything right here are the level 11 to level 14 watchers, which are fairly easy to kill. But you go just a few steps south of that, and they are level 18, and they hurt. And the beginning quests will take you to a little hut surrounded by level 18 watchers to turn in a level 12 quest, which makes absolutely no sense. But again, Westfall taking 3 of the top 10 spots. So let's see, we've done 2, 4, 6. We are on to Gazuz, and this is the guy that has the Voidwalker minion. I believe The orcs and trolls are going to have fun with him. He is inside of a cave right outside of Orgrimmar, so once you get right up there, you're going to be facing him if you are Horde. Next we have the Wendigo, which is in a cave in Dunmorrow. This is something you are going to face at a low level. Again, this is kind of the same for gnomes and dwarves as the Cobalt Miners are for the humans. It sticks you in a cave with level 6 to 8 kobolds, or in this case level 6 to 8 Wendigos. Just watch out for them. And by the way, if any of you want to see these statistics, they are on Deathlog, so if you get the Deathlog add-on, type /Deathlog in-game and go over to creature statistics. Always a smart thing to do, especially zone statistics. So if you're going into any new zone, you can see what creatures are the deadliest there. So 6, 8. Coming in at 9, we have the Outrunners, and I think that a lot of people will start to fight these, but they get trapped by the Horde Elite Patrol that is patrolling this area. Or no, this is not Loch Madon. If you're going into Loch Madon, there's a 3-pat Horde Elites, and they're all like level 24. Stay away from them. They pat the whole right side of the map. No, these guys are actually in Red Ridge Mountains, and as you go north of the road out of the city, at least as Alliance, you will come across these big boulders, and they're right along the road, and there's pats of 2 or 3 of them hiding behind those boulders, and I believe they're level 21 to 23, and you'll just seemingly walk past an inconspicuous rock and get jumped by a whole pack of these. So be wary of those if you're going into Red Ridge for the first time. And last but not least, I believe also in the same area, yes, in the same area, Red Ridge Mountains, mainly on the bottom. If you're farming the tough condor meat, look out for these. They share an area with them. They have a fireball that hurts like hell. So coming in at number 10, Red Ridge almost taking the deadliest spot in WoW, but still goes to Westfall. We have these dragon whelps. Anyways, Deathlog, the statistics on zone, instance, creatures, and classes is extremely helpful. Make sure you stay safe out there, and there's a link down below because there's a very good chance that I am live streaming right now on Twitch. Would love to have you come hang out, maybe catch one of the giveaways. Anyways, we'll catch you on the next video.